Hey everyone, this new video is really just me messing around with music styles and workflow. And what we're in the process of making is a country pop song using Renoise this time. By the way, someone asked if I'd run down some things about mixing and mastering, so yeah, sure, I figured I could do that very simply in this video and it wouldn't take too much time. Um, I want to suggest to anyone wanting to try a style that you've never done, that you probably take someone's method and pattern your song probably after theirs. This will give you the overall understanding of that type of arrangement. Um, for my example today with this track, track 4 as it's called. Um, I tore apart Blake Shelton's recent hit "Came Here to Forget" and made my own arrangement. Of course, it's completely different because I don't want it to sound like his. Um, but it's got that quote unquote sound. I can't post any of the audio from that because of copyright issues. But you can find his song on YouTube on his Vivo channel. Uh, Blake Shelton's "Came Here to Forget" is probably the first one that pops up in the search bar. And if you put them side by side, this song with that one, you'll be able to tell the arrangement is really close to the same. I pretty much got the whole format and link to the song completely together already. Basically, what I've got to do left is adding, some more background sounds for the fades and the crescendos. Um, Plus, maybe put in a guitar solo or something near the end. I haven't quite decided on that yet. Um, because this takes quite a while, doing all the live recording, and I'm gonna spare you guys most of all that, or if not all of it. Um, it seems like with this, this type of thing, that tracking the drums is the it takes the most time, because if you want them to sound real and and have an effect to it, everything has to be completely different than before regarding volume and manner. So I found this to be, sometimes quite the headache. But if you want them to sound real, you've got to do the work. Uh, kind of simple as that. Um, as for mixing, and I've got the pattern matrix up here. Uh, I really don't know what this does. It's kind of useless to me. I don't even know why I had it open. Um, yeah, the mixing. I gotta say, for me, quicker is better. I don't like being hung up on a track for more than a day because I get real bored real quick. So I usually, just use a preset or something. If it's a VST, it just depends on what it sounds like to me. If it sounds good, then I'll use it. If it doesn't, yeah, I'm changing the channel. Um, it goes on for the mastering side as well. On the master track, and I really been liking the Fab Filter stuff. They seem pretty good, overall, and I don't have to do a whole lot of excess tweaking and whatnot. The same goes for the T-Racks as well. This is the new creative suite that they've got out. It does real well. Um, let's see. Usually, yeah, I pick a preset and then go from there. One thing is I try to listen back to the song um, in lots of different options. From small and handheld MP3 players to Boss car systems, to sometimes even actual PA at a club. It's really good to try as many of those to find the sound that you're wanting. Also, when I'm doing all this, and and I'm doing the live recording with the playback. I'm doing all this in headphones. Um, so that's a lot of the reason why I play it back in so many different things as well, is because I don't really want a set of monitors, because all it's going to do is probably upset my neighbors and my girlfriend, because I'll be playing the same pattern back 4,000 times, Um, so I use the headphones and I don't have to disturb anybody. Um, I'm going to play back a couple of samples here off the get in this empty channel, like before, and give you guys a gist of what the sound's going on and all that. Okay? This is this is my opening uh, little piece that I open the whole track out with. It's very ethereal and it's just got a vibe to it. Goes over the the chord progression once, and then everything kicks in. I've actually got real bass on this song this time. Yeah, my uh, I got a bass for a chance, so I made some bass lines. I've also got some acoustic stuff. Also, what I've done a couple of times is because I wanted the drums to sound different, but I didn't want to be switching on and off the effects and whatnot, because it ends up getting clicky and it doesn't sound too good. So I was running into a problem with that. So what I did was I just got to that point and copied and pasted I rendered the file out, but just only that part that I wanted and that channel that I wanted, which was the drums, and then copied, uh, did it with the effects, that I needed for the time, and then just loaded that sample in there into another track, like this one, intro drums. Load the same stuff in there, but of course, because I did the reverb with it, I just left it dry off of this channel. Um, Also, it goes to another part later on in the song. Um, I've even got, remember the last time I was talking about a couple of samples. You'll make various noise samples, and you'll make various noise stuff. So you'll get just to fill in the fill in spots. That's what I was talking about with your fades and your crescendos and stuff like that. And, anyway, um, one more thing. Back to the mixing part. You can see in like pre and post. Usually, when I start off a song, it's always I do the drum sections first, um, and I always get a volume, with the drums, that I think it's going to be from the very beginning. Um, and once I get that overall volume, I pretty much put everything else around it, um, volume wise, and that tends to work out. And you just, for me, I I don't use any program volume pattern, do the program volume patterns and stuff. I've done one track like that before, but it just takes so much time. I don't even want to bother with it. Um, and I guess that's about it. So, I mean, if I'll play the song now in its entirety, and like I said, check out the other song by Blake Shelton and put them side by side. Play a little bit of it, play this one, and you'll be able to tell a lot is about the same, arrangement wise. But of course, you don't want to sound like the artist per se to such a degree that it's complete blatancy. But you can actually, if you get stuck with arranging or something like that, you can always use um, somebody else's ideas to start your own, make your own. There's nothing wrong with that. Hell, that's what music started from. Even classical, the old guys back then, they were stealing each other's ideas and using their ideas to come up with something new, and that's what it's about. Um, so anyway, this is the track that I've got in its entirety. By the way, yep, here we go. Um, BPMs 135, lines per beat 8. 128 is the pattern length all the way out. I think, yeah, even at this point, like I said, I'm not done with it. It's got no vocals on it. I'm going to end up probably doing that too at some other time. But just for this example, this is about arranging and sound. So here we go. Yeah. Now, if you guys got any questions, feel free to leave me a line in the comments uh, or via YouTube. Don't forget to like, share, or whatever. And I hope you enjoyed this. And remember, keep it country. Really? Keep it country? Kind of far from country, actually, if you think about it. Well, uh, we'll just see you next time then. See ya.